Then we pump those profits back into the profit cycle to generate even more profits. And I know what you're going to say. Profits? Yes, Stan. You're soaking in them.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your boy ExtrmWill, Extreme Tech. We're going to do a real quick video here for salad. I'm going to try to get through as quick as I can. I need to get back to packing and all that. It's been really inconsistent. Like 2 days in a row. It actually looks better today than it has. I wanted to do a video yesterday, but I couldn't find enough other stuff to talk about other than it's been looking inconsistent. As you can see, it says last 24 hours, I made $25 on my 30 machines. But I've seen a lot of this here where it gets down to like 13 cents or 12 cents or 14 cents. I've had a lot of that the last several days. My graph from yesterday, I mean, it was pretty ridiculous. I probably should have done it yesterday, but I just didn't get around it. I had a lot where it'd be like 14 cents here, and then 45 cents here, and then 14 cents here, and then get back up like 35 cents here, and then 14 cents again here, and just kind of bouncing around. Doing a lot of really like small, short jobs. I was especially doing a lot of like 10-cent jobs. So if we look at the last 7 days, last 2 days, actually this is going to look like right now we're pretty much at the last 3 days, I guess. Have all been kind of junky. Not really a lot of work in there. Averaging well under $1 a machine. So, I mean, I guess on the bright side, I'm not using a lot of electricity, but not really making any money at all the last 3 days. I think if we go back to here, I believe this is where the Windows updates kind of messed everything up. Still haven't done anything about those. I need to go through. Probably after I finish this video, I'll go through and try to get into my my registry and change it all. So, yeah, I had like 3 days then in like the low 30s. And then like mid $25 for 2 days. So $25 for basically going to be like 3 days in a row. So, not really looking that great right now. Kind of goes along. Most of the comments from the last video are, hey, I just set up a bunch of stuff and not really getting a lot of work. And it kind of looks like not necessarily a ton of work in there. We can take a look at this. Oh, 3090 says it's actually in high demand. I have not seen anything in here in high demand in a while. That'll be interesting to see because I think I have 3090s not running right now. So that'll be interesting if the 3090 is in high demand and mine are sitting idle. I wonder if they did all just pick up work. 4090s, I think some of my 4090s are running. I know they're not all running. There was a lot down here in low demand when I looked earlier. This looks like this is, I have more in low demand now than I think I did have earlier. Because that is 5, 3, 8, 9. So I have 13 cards right now in low demand. So out of the 30. So that's definitely kind of rough. This 3090's going into high. Wonder what that does look like when we get into here to the machines. I'm going to try to get through this a lot quicker than normal. I got to pack and get ready to go on vacation. This will probably be my last update for a while. For like a little over a week. But yeah, I got 30 machines in here. So I'm just going to blow through just what the... Oh, why did you disconnect? Why did you disconnect? Is Windows being dumb? Where's my mouse? There it is. This is top 3. I don't know why it's being a jerk about wanting to connect, but we'll see here. So, RTX 4090 number 1 is currently not running at all. It's looking for a job. RTX 4090 number 2 is doing 22.16 cents per day, which I don't have. That's probably, I don't have that on my list. It's probably like $5.30 a day, so that's pretty good. Let's see. 4090 number 3 is doing 10.5 cents, which I think is like $2.50 a day. So it's less than the 3090s are all making. It's kind of, so the next one, so RTX 3090. This one's supposed to be in high demand. It says it's actively running a job. Let's see here. bring up PowerShell. I wonder if it just started it. Windows PowerShell. I'm going to run as administrator. It doesn't really matter, but things tend to run a little bit better when you run them as administrator. I have a video on what this code is here. So I'm going to assume this is doing $2.62, and that looks like that is from right now. And it's been running this job for a while. I don't know why it's not showing up in the GUI. I'm not fully sure. But that says it's only $2.65. Let's double check this real quick and make sure. Settings. Let's see. We are B44. So let's go by individual machine. And B44. So yeah, it looks like it's making $2.62 a day. I don't know why it doesn't look like it's reporting correctly, but it does look like it is making $2.62 right now. Kind of weird that's not reporting right. I haven't seen them not report right. I haven't noticed that yet. So let's go to the next one. This is my next 3090. It's doing 7.5 cents. I don't have this in here, so I'm going to assume that's about $1.75 per day. Not necessarily great for a 3090, because that's probably, that for a lot of people that'll probably be pretty close to pushing even. But I'm hoping I'm making a little bit on it. Not fully sure. It should be about $1.75 a day for that 7.5 cents. Let's go to the next 3090. This one says it's doing 10.95 cents, so it should be like $2.60 a day. Let's go to the next 3090. This one says it's also doing 7.5 cents. So I believe I just said that. It should be like $1.75 per day ish. Not great for a 3090. And here is another 3090. And this one says it's currently looking for a job, even though it's in high demand. So even in high demand, not all of my 3090s are running right now. Kind of disappointing. Hopefully they will all start running. Hopefully all of your 3090s are running. So here we go. 4070 Ti. Oops. Looking for work. This might be in low demand right now. This next 4070 Ti is doing 10.95 cents. That's $2.62 a day. 4070 is looking for a job. 4060 Ti is doing 10.95 cents a day. So that is about $2.62 a day. The next one here says it's actively running a job. I know it was actively running a job a minute ago. Let's take a look in PowerShell. Because if it's not running a job, it looks like that should be right now. So it looks like it stopped a job and then just picked up a new one. But it looks like it should be actively running a job, so I'm not going to get rid of this degraded thing in here. Because if I hit retry right now, it will cancel the current job it's on. It does look like it is running. So we will let it earn. And then let's check out this one. Another 4060 Ti, 16 gigabyte card, showing a little over 5.5 cents. So that should be like $1. This is probably technically doing, I guess, like $1.35 an hour. Alright, let's open the 3060s and the 3060 Ti's. Not sure right offhand if any of these are running. If they are, they're probably just doing 10 cents. So this is a RTX 3060. It is looking for a job. RTX 3060 is looking for a job. RTX 3060 says it's actively running a job, but it is not reporting it in here. I'm seeing a lot of these right now where it says it's running a job and not reporting. That is a little bit fishy. Next one says it's in the process of downloading and starting a job. This one, RTX 3060 Ti, is doing 5.5 cents per day, so that's $1.30. It's on the degraded. I'm not going to tell it to retry because it's currently in job. Normally what I do when it's in the degraded, I double check, make sure it's in the newest driver, which this one's not in the newest driver, so I probably should update this driver. I don't know why I didn't. What is that message on here? Oh, I was unable to access the internet. That's why, because it wasn't a degraded GPU. It just had a problem. So, degraded GPU though, then I will check the driver, but there should be a new driver coming out pretty soon, I would imagine. But the internet's not going to be from the driver. So check this other 3060 Ti is currently looking for work. This other 3060 Ti is... This one is on the latest driver. So I am just going to hit the retry button on it. Hopefully they get a new driver coming out soon, because that old driver is 41 days old already, I think. So there'll be a new driver here pretty soon. So let's open 3070s, 3070 Ti's, and the 3080s. So I'm running everything on Windows 10. Everything's running between 1 to 2 terabyte hard drives, depending on what I had on hand. Let's see. So this is RTX 3070. This one says it's running a job, and it's not showing anything. So I must have just picked it up. This one says it's running a job, and it's doing 10 cents. I mean, I had a lot of machines doing 10 cents when I checked the last 2 days. Like half of my machines are doing 10-cent jobs. So just a lot of little work. Let's see, another RTX 3070 is currently looking for work. Another RTX 3070 is... That doesn't look right. It's probably just doing a 10-cent job. It probably just hasn't been doing the 10-cent job long enough to look correctly yet, because it should be the 10-cent job. No, it's right. So it's still in the first 10 minutes of doing, or the first 5 minutes of doing a 10-cent job, because this is your estimate. It gives you what it's averaged for the last 5 minutes. So it can look kind of funny sometimes. So yeah, it's doing a 10-cent job. Yay. It's just like transcription work. So the next one's still the RTX 3070. This one another one says it's actively running a job, and it's not showing anything in there. Oh, that's not what I want. So which one is this? BF6. So I'm assuming it's doing a 10-cent job. Yeah. I'm assuming it's just doing 10 cents. That's why it's not really showing anything. But we'll see. I do have a lot of these that say they are currently running a job that aren't really reporting anything, though, which is kind of a little fishy looking. So this is a RTX 3070 Ti. It says doing a little over 5.5 cents. So that should be like $1.35. per day. So the next 3070 Ti. It's doing a 10-cent job. So it's doing half a cent per hour, which winds up being like 10 cents a day. RTX 3080. Well, just started to download a new job. So this last 3080 sales looking for compatible hardware. So, I mean, mostly what I've been seeing a lot of just everything not really working. It's been really inconsistent. This actually looks more consistent than I think it's been. The numbers still look pretty kind of junky because still says I'm still making significantly less than $1 a machine, which is kind of junk. So we'll see how it goes. Not really gonna be here necessarily, so if you comment down below, I'm going to be on and off planes for the next 24 hours, so I might be able to get in and respond to comments, and I might not. We'll see. If you do have any, though, you can leave them down below. I'll probably get back to them all when I get back, if nothing else. So I don't know what my internet's going to look like yet while I'm gone. Probably not going to be a lot of videos coming out the next week. I was going to get a bunch of stuff done, and I did not get anything done at all. It just burned out. Trying to get the gaming channel up and going like a month ago just wound up being too hard, trying to do the gaming channel, the tech channel, and work, and life. Like just too much. Just kind of burned out too much. So yeah, gonna take a much needed vacation, and I'll be back in like a week, so hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully everything's going good for all you guys. So if you liked the video, like button, subscribe, come on back. I'll see you next time. Peace.